to the Prem with Great Yarmouth, and we are back for another episode. And as you can remember, it was, Boxing Day festival, or Boxing Day fixtures, should I say, and we lost 4-3 to Wavenhoe. And during that time as well, we lost some great players. We lost, two of our influential players of the season, Ben Jackson, out for 2 weeks, and James Zlaney for 7 to 9 weeks. Now, however, we can get that covered. We've got a couple of players that can play in his position. Don't have someone for this position, so it might be someone we need to try and seek out. Unfortunately, he's been quite influential for our season, so I'm a bit worried that he's out injured at the moment, but we'll see what happens. So, as you can see, if you look, 6.78 after 39 games and played 19 games and 6.6. So, we'll have to see what we can do to replace him, and pronto. So, I'm going to go straight to the defender, right? Expired. And we've got a couple of players that we can have a look at here. We've got Danny Hutchins, who is available on a free. He's 28 years old. So he's got a bit of experience. Has played one season in the Counties division. Look at his rating there. He may be someone we need to invest in. So let's have a look at him. So we'll approach the sign. He wants £70, but we can only offer 30. That is going to be a massive blow. There is no way he's going to come for that. That is not good at all. He said 65, but again, we're not going to get him. See if I can do him on a signing on fee of 800. See if that will help. Don't think it will. Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll see if we can offer him that. Hopefully we can get him. And that's us kind of got the cover for the season. So yeah, we kind of did. We had a bit of a shocker against them. We were down quite a bit, and then we managed to bring it back just a little bit. So we've got one person on his way out, Tom Turner, going to Kempton. We may need to replace the goalkeeper as well at some point. Oh, we've got some job interviews again. So we've got Newport and the Isle of Wight, who are in the Wessex Premier, 21st, I may add. We've got Brightly, who are in the Division 1 North, and Barking, who are in the Essex Senior, but 8th. That might not be a bad switch to 8th in the league. However, I'm happy where I am at the moment. We are sitting 4th, and we're sitting 4th with about we're sitting 4th with about 8 points behind. They've got a game in hand, so they could go 11 points. So we will just reject these job interviews. Thank you so much, but I'm happy where I am at the moment. So we've managed to get Danny Hutchins, the right back, which is good. Got some more interviews lined up. Sheffield, the original football club, Sheffield, have offered me a job, who are 17th in the league, and Stanway Rovers in the Eastern Counties Premier Division, who are 11th. It's the same league as us, but sitting 11th. So unfortunately, I will be declining them because I am happy where I am. And Turner is going to go. I'm going to speak to him and just say, see you later. Even though he spent half a season here and let in 10 goals in one game. Kind of wish him all the best. And yeah, I'm going to say the fans will forget him. I mean, he's not really played many games. He played one game, and he was absolute shocking. Well, no, he played about 3 games. Some more interviews, unfortunately, declining. I'm not even going to look at them. So it looks like we've got a bit of a gap come in January. Yep, that's where we are in the league. We're in January now. So say you're no to these jobs. Thing is, if we take that new job, we then have to restart the counter again for 3 seasons out of the division. Oh, Daniel Braithwaite might be on his way back. That might be a good thing. So what we need to do is quickly clear the entire squad, and oh yeah, we need to go to an under 18s and pick Simon Hodgson as a backup goalkeeper. So let's put this squad in. He isn't eligible for today, but we'll have him ready for that. Fullback, defend, perfect. Stephen O'Hara actually goes in that one, and then we will bring on. Yeah, let's bring on Owen Lucas-Jones. I know he's not the greatest of defenders, however, he's got a nice average. Daniel Braithwaite, and then midfielders. Oh, this is a toughie. It's got to be Brad Bull and Michael King for the moment. Our midfielders are, let's go Jordan, he's playing well as well, and Sam Hurrell. Up front, we're going to keep with Jordan, who's been playing pretty well for us this year, and Lewis, who's actually been getting the goals for us this season. So we've got this goalkeeper spare for the moment. Elliot French will go on the bench, along with Rob Norris. I'm going to say Peggy and our Alison Blake as our reserve striker. So there we go, that's our lineup for today. Hutchinson's obviously going to need a bit more time to gel with the squad, get a bit more match fitness, but I think he's ready and he's definitely going to need to be put in there, especially if we've got our player out for a couple of weeks. So we can move up to third in the table. That's overtaking Oxley Jets, of course. Thetford have got March, who are sitting 6th. That could be a tough game for them. And Ely have got Ipswich Wanderers, who are sitting near the bottom. So that should be a very relatively easy game for them there. So I'm just going to tell them that we are favourites, and I want us to go out there and win. I know we are away from home. Forgot to see where Swaffinham are, but I think last look they were about 10th. So move on to the game. Big crowd there at Swaffingham. Look at that. Look, it's a big crowd. I wish we could bring in crowds like that at Great Yarmouth. But hey, that may be around the corner because our attendance does seem to be improving season on season. Let's take into the game. One 0 here. Great goal there by Aluki. Puts us down to 5th for the temporarily moment until obviously results change. And we're down to 6th now. That's a big drop. Ely 1-1 after going 1-0 down, and so Thetford after going 1-0 up. Oh, what a goal by King. What a goal. That was a fantastic brace. Puts us back into 4th place where we started this season, the game. Great save by Start there. A bit of head tennis there, and it looks like Swaffham are going to get a goal here. They're on the break here, but good clean up by Braithwaite there. So at half time we are drawing 1-1, and I'm going to tell them to keep going out there because we're still in this game. I can't wait to see Great Yarmouth in the Premier League in a 60,000 seater stadium playing against the likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, and selling out. Here's the dreaming, eh? Here's the dreaming. Would have said great ball in, but looks like not, and it looks like they're on the counter. And then look at that, they've got a 2-on-1. Great ball in, surely. Great second goal. Drop down to 7th now. That's a big drop there. I would say great ball in, but Hurrell's balls into the box haven't been that great this game. And Hutchinson's given the ball away, and this is surely 3-1. Lovely save by Start there. I think I'm going to have to make a substitution now. I think I am going to bring off Jones for French, and I'm also going to bring on Peggy for Sidhu, just to bulk up the midfield a bit more. Peggy has got some good running, so hopefully that will help us out. Cross in, great save by Start. Making 2 subs this early on. Not normally like me. Hurrell, who's been poor all game. Great ball to Bull. Great goal by King. King has been my lifesaver this game, surely. 2 goals for him. And we make the substitutions. So 60 minutes in. I'm thinking maybe a striker may need to change. I don't know. But Hurrell again with the ball in the box. Poor delivery. And yet again, this is them going 3-2 up, surely. Why are we so poor on set pieces at the moment? Hurrell just seems to just not want to get them in the box properly. So our strikers aren't scoring, so we're going to bring on Allison, get 2 goals, poach attacking, see how well we do. Don't know if Blake will do anything, but it's worth just getting on the pitch because we need to. And March are holding threat for 2-2 here. That's a good sign. So we made all 3 substitutions, 85 minutes played, and we are still out. Moving up to 6 though, with the other teams drawing. However, this is just a poor result for us all round. Oh, King. King. Been my saver for the whole game and gets his hat-trick. Definitely deserved. Well done, King. And it looks like there's going to be another goal from the kick-off. This is not good. Peggy playing it back to King, the man of the match for me, surely. Oh, and Sabi back in the action and puts us 4-3 ahead. What a game this has been. I wasn't expecting a 4-3 turnaround on this. Very happy with this result here, surely. However, game's still not over, and we've had another corner again, another poor set piece, and it looks like we're going to lose the ball, and it looks like we're going to probably lose a goal here as well, and end the game in a 4-4 draw, which is, not going to lie, been a great game for anyone watching this, but not for me. I'm getting a bit stressed here. So 4-4 draw. Not going to lie, probably the fair result. I don't think Swaffham deserved to lose the game, especially after they went up by quite a performance. I'm happy with the performance because it was a great game. You can't deny that. However, Oxley Jets drawing 0-0 with Mildenhall, and Swaffham. Where is Swaffham? Oh, second from bottom in the league, so we should have done a lot better there. However, great goals by El Sabi and King, obviously getting a hat-trick, earning a 9.6 rating, so well done King there. So I'm going to have a look at see what the game is for us next, because it looks like we've got a bit of a break, because we don't look like we're playing the first week of January. So just confirmation of the fixtures. Puts us 3rd, that's not too bad. Oh, Oxley Jets must have lost it right at the end. No, they didn't play. Oh, that's very strange. Anyway, there must have been a postponement of the game then. So yeah, Michael King played really, really well. Our next game is in 10 days' time, so we'll pause it there and we'll come back in 10 days' time. So, welcome back, guys. We are finally at game day today. Just a couple of things to note in today. During that break, we had Jackson return back to the defence, which is good. AFC Hayes, who we played in the FA Vars, offered me a job. And also, Stranraer, which is probably the highest positioned club, has offered me a position at Ladbrokes League 1. Even though they are 10th in Ladbrokes League 1, but they are 96th reputation. So if you look at some of the county leagues, so if you look at competition, so the Eastern Counties, we're ranked 230, and I think if you look at the Vanarama National League, because we've had a few North and South inquiries, the Vanarama National League is 87th, so we've kind of been on par with that. Oh, just have a look at North and South, 134. So the highest one so far has been the definitely the Stranraer ones. That's good. We've got Brantham now in the league. Oh, and Malden Hall also offered me a position as a manager during that 10-day break period. Quite a few games got postponed in the FA Cup, FA Vars as well, and also Eli's game in hand, I believe, got postponed as well in that 10-day absence. So if we look at it, yeah, they've still got the game in hand, and Oxley Jets still have a game in hand over us, even though we're 1 point ahead, and we're 10 points now behind Eli. So Mark Abbott is almost ready for fitness as well, and obviously Braithwaite we know has been suspended, so on come Rory Coleman to split that, and Ben Jackson is back from his game. How did Owen Lucas Jones get? 6.85 rated. His last match, reports, development, interaction, comparison. Where is it? Development? Is it development? No. Form. So his last match, he was rated 6.3, so a very poor rating there, and he was subbed as well. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got Sidhu still on the pitch. I didn't mean to have Sidhu on the pitch still, but hey ho, that's fine. We're at home to 20th in the league, Brantham. And you know what? I'm actually going to be a bit aggressive. I'm going to say I want nothing but a win in this game. So we need to go out there and actually play, because I feel that we're not playing very well. And Sam Hurrell's been absolutely dreadful. We may need to replace him again and put our other AML on who was on previously. Let's just skip all this. We want to get straight into the game and get on with it. Great ball. Penalty. So who is taking the penalty this game? I think Baines is our main striker. No, it's Sape. Oh, look at that. He's been absolute brilliant. 14th goal of the season. Kind of what I've been looking for. I mean, most of the players we've had, well, the player last season had 36 goals or something like that. I wanted something around that. However, I'm happy with the way Sabi has been scoring goals for us this season. Definitely kept him in the squad, that's for sure. Oh, definitely going to have to look down the AML side of things. Just good thing Brantham can't shoot. So half time and 1-0 to us. That's good. So I'm going to say keep going because we can play better. And here we go for the second half. Baines only got 6.5, however, he did win as the penalty. Danger's not over just yet. Great goal by Deacon there. I think I'll make some substitutions now. I'm going to take off and I'm going to bring on Peggy as well. Peggy 3.5 star or 2.5 star. Apart from that, I'll keep that, and look at that. Rory Coleman, look at that. 6.1. Let's get them on the pitch and hopefully get them to work. Can't take a draw. Really don't really want to take a draw either. Bit of head tennis. Not what we want to see. Great save by Start. Luckily, Dean Stowe's offside. Oh, Blake. Should have done better with it there. Great. So we're going to have a game in handover on and be losing that 2-1. This is not how we're going to win the title, boys. And we're definitely not going to win the title by shooting like that, Blake, either. Look at that. Rory Coleman, 5.9. And Sam Hurl, 6.2. Definitely want this game to be over. I'm really not happy with that. We should have won that easily. And of course, I'm going to be absolutely livid with them on that. So Clacton lost the game, who were behind us. So Oxley Jets and Wavenhoe can go above us. So can March. So we could end up potentially going 10th when they all play next, which I believe is tomorrow, the next day. I think I'll really look at my lineup in the next game, which is against 7th place March, who may even be higher than us, depending on results in Wednesday's games. So watch the drop from 3rd to 10th. So we end up 6th after that. Definitely not good there. We definitely can't let any more losses. We really need to kind of win these back straight games now. So 6th v 8th place. And then we've got Oxley Jets as well, so tough run in games coming up for us. So here we go, against March, even though it's January. Sorry, sad joke, I know. A couple of job interviews again. I wonder if I got sacked from Great Yarmouth, do you think I'd still get all these job interviews? So let's actually re-look at the team and see what we can do. So definitely Regan, and at the moment definitely Hutchins, Ben Jackson of course, and Stephen O'Hara. Braithwaite, please come back because he's still suspended. That's definitely not good because we've got to put Rory Coleman back in there. So let's have a look at Mark Abbott. I know he's out injured, but no, okay. So what we'll do, Mark Abbott, we'll put Michael King back in because he's been absolutely fantastic the last couple of games. And definitely put in Brad Bull. Wingers, we're going to go with, even though he's 703 still rated, I'm not happy with the way he's performing recently, I'm going to go with Jack Tyford. Now here, I'm actually going to go with Ben Harris again. And up front, we'll put Jordan Baines and Lewis Saby. Goalkeeper, French, Mark Abbott. Peggy. Let's keep Peggy there. And Blake. So that's the new team. So a couple of adjustments. Obviously still got Coleman in the back, which is a bit disappointing. But here we go, away from home against March. I'm actually going to be a bit aggressive, saying I actually want to expect performances. And I'm probably going to upset a couple of people, but we need to start winning. Big shake of the hand with the March manager. I wonder if his birthday's in March. I wonder if a requirement to play for March is you have to have a birthday in March. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? So here we go, against March at their ground. Great goal by Barnes. Puts us back into third place. Don't know for how long, but hey. Well, there you go. Oxley Jets have scored, so they've gone into fourth with that. Oh, great ball. Look at Sabi. Straight onto the end of that. Oh, what a goal. What a setup by Sabi there. Barnes gets 2. Great save by Start there. And God, Manchester are holding their own against Eli. Ping-ponging around the box there. Lovely ball over to Pines for his hat-trick, surely. Great save, Hope. Coleman with the corner. The left-back who's not been performing takes the corner. Oh, lovely play to Barnes. Lovely ball over the top there. Great goal. Oh, I wonder what was going on there. It's taking forever to shoot. An own goal there by Armstrong puts us 3-1 ahead. I think this is going to be 3-2 here. Lovely save by Start. So half time we're going 3-1 winners. And I'm just going to say I'm going to say to them, look, don't let it drop. I know that this might have upset a few people, but we can't let our performances drop. Look at our defence, 7-point rated. King's having a good game as well. Oh, offside Sabi there. Lovely little play in the box there. (3-2). They are still within a shout. This is 3-3. Surely. Would said what was that, but hey ho. Yeah, this is 3-3. Got it all written all over it. Flaini's on the pitch. Oh, are we losing 4-3 to March after being 3-1 up? Go on, Saby. Just what I want to see. Last minute winner. 15th goal of the season. Good clearance. And a win, finally. There we go. So, puts us fourth in the table. Everyone seems to be back on par with points, so that cements fourth place a little bit. 10 points behind Eli, who did have a win in the end with God Manchester. So, we've got Oxley Jets next in the game, which will be our next episode, and that'll be 4th v 3rd. So, tune in next time. I hope you have a great day. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next video.